get up, gotta get out. Grab the world by the throat and shout. Gotta find it, get us a shell. Making bread out of nothing but air. Riding high, then hitting the ground. Catching a penny, but missing the pound. Doesn't matter, cause we'll soon turn it around. Soon as we get home, we make it and we take it home. And nothing's gonna break it home. We'll keep it in the family. We'll be right at home.
From where I stand, it looks like a very tired version of the Last Supper. Pull yourself together, come on. I've made the breakfast, I'm not going to feed you.
Can I have some breakfast, ma'am?
Sit down, love. Everything all right over the road?
Yeah, fine.
You should be having breakfast with your wife.
She was up all night with Francesca, teething or something. So they're both asleep. I'm starving.
Well, couldn't you make your own breakfast then?
No, I couldn't, like the rest of you.
I don't think I'd like it, Billy, if my husband kept going across the road to his mum's for breakfast.
You do remember, do you? Getting married?
I'm only visiting.
Welcome you are, love.
I'm married then. All this big talk about trust and loyalty and sticking together. I'll go and have breakfast in my own and we've got an egg somewhere.
Sit down, Billy. And when you do go over the road, take a food parcel. The violins are worn out here.
Oh, see, I'm left with whole-wheat buds again.
Why? Which one did you want, love?
Those.
He always wants the ones I've got.
Who's got the brand puppets? Swap for Frosty Crispies.
Oh, go on, then.
Where's the plastic frog?
Look, I know it seems trivial, but I'm a creep. And unless I have my sugar-free raisin toast...
Oh, God, here then.
No, you've handled them now.
Billy, there's the milk. Go and get an extra pint. You're dressed.
I'm not dressed. I went to bed like this.
Go ahead, Billy.
You went to bed with your clothes on.
I was tired, wasn't I? I have got a wife and
a baby and a sandwich business.
Can't wake your father again.
I don't know how he sleeps on that settee. Or can't he stay at Grandad's?
That couldn't be described as coming home, could it? That'd be coming next door to home.
This house isn't big enough, that's the problem. Grandad's already got your cousin Eddie.
Yeah, but that's only for a few days, though, isn't it? I mean, Grandad's got 3 bedrooms next door, all to himself.
He needs them. He's getting forgetful now. I've seen him go to bed in one room, go down for a cup of tea, and then go to bed in a different room. One more trip to the bathroom, and he's used all 3.
That's the extra, Billy.
Yeah. The milkman went on about laying on a special cow for us.
He's cheeky, that one. His gob's too big for his face.
He keeps leering at me.
You just let us know if he oversteps the mark.
Could I have an hour with the real bed? My legs are set.
You can't be cold. There must be a herd of ducks in that duvet.
Go into mine, Dad.
Thanks, son.
Oh, he misses work, doesn't he? He misses pushing that little cart around.
I read an article somewhere which said that men have been known to mentally and physically disintegrate when they've been made redundant.
He was mentally and physically disintegrated when he was a chrysalis.
Well, something will crop up. You know our Dad. If he fell off a motorway bridge, he'd land on a hay cart.
Joey, have you been to confession lately?
No, I haven't done anything lately.
Well, that's not the point.
That is the only point.
I've seen him doing something. The day he loaned our Avalon his pocket phone, I saw him getting a free phone call from the phone box. You see, what you do is...
He really is human. Or is he a Russian parrot disguised as a diplomat?
I don't know what I'm going to do with your father. He just lies in bed all day. I never know whether to put a cover on his bed or a wreath.
It's depression. I know a lot about depression.
Eddie's offered him a job in America.
Eddie? But he's gay.
What difference does that make?
Well, he'll want to staff his delicatessen with his own kind, won't he?
Why?
Well, they all think the same way, don't they? They all do the same things. They're all turning the wheel in the one direction. Your father could throw everything into reverse.
You're talking about being gay as if it was a piece of knitting you could unravel. Once gay means always gay, and once me dad, always me dad.
I can't imagine them letting our dad into another country. I mean, he looks... Well, he could be anything, couldn't he?
With that haircut, he could be a terrifying terrorist. Or a used Brillo pad.
Was his hair always like that?
He just had it cut when I met him. It crept up on me.
I must get changed. Oh, I'm going modelling. I'm modelling carefree, easy-fit panty girdles. And it takes hours to get them on.
I thought you'd given up modelling.
That was before I realised that I was a star, wasn't it? Oh, I hope our Dad doesn't go to America.
Come on, you lot. Time for you all to go out there and get what's coming to you.
Yep, I better go and wake Julie up.
I've got a call at 10 o'clock. I'll only be a minute. You can give me a push with your vandally.
Oh, not again. You're wearing me from bumper out. Try, man.
Aren't you going out?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going out with Eddie. He's hired a car. Wants to go to the bank, the cleaners and the docks, you know, general to the airport.
Don't forget now, Adrian. He's gay.
To me, ma'am. Some people peel their apple before they eat it, some don't.
He's abandoned his religion, too.
Right. I'll go into the bathroom now that everybody's finished. And the water's cold. And the soap's like jelly in the sink. And the towels are all wet. Phil? Now Billy's married, at least there won't be a set of his footprints all over the bottom of the bath.
Nation than a gay atheist.
It's been really kind of you to put me up, Uncle Willie.
I did it for our Charlie.
Yeah. I wish Dad was still alive. You know, he'd have been dead chuffed to know that his wayward son had got a successful business in America.
Not that he deserves it. He'd have been still alive if he'd got some sleep instead of gambling every night.
Ah, well, he did what he wanted to do.
I've no time for people who do what they want to do and then snuff it and leave all the things they should have done for other people to do. Thoughtlessness, it's called.
Oh, well. I've sorted everything out now. Time to go home.
What? Sorted what out?
Dad's a
The ones with money or the ones with women?
The ones with money. It's taken almost a year just to get what was his.
You should have left a will. When I go, they'll all know who's going to get something and who's going to get nothing. At the moment, I haven't got anything, so everybody's getting nothing.
Apparently, Dad had a lucky game the night before he died.
It's no good being lucky one night if you're going to be dead the next.
He won 3,000 quid.
No good ever came from gambling.
And at last, I've sorted it out.
I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I only think about womanising. I might be bloody miserable, but I'm still alive.
You certainly are, Uncle Willie. And as tough as a butcher's block.
They didn't want me, you know. They tried to get rid of me. Took all sorts of things my mother did. Cod liver oil, liquid paraffin, gin.
You just hung on in there, didn't you? In spite of it all.
She was an alcoholic by the time I was born. What time do you go to the airport?
Oh, in about 3 hours. Oh, I've got some things to do.
I've enjoyed you being here. It's a pity you're going.
See you, Uncle Willie.
Devious puff.
Thanks. 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 And you're going to join me? It's nice, isn't it, having breakfast together?
We're not having breakfast together. You're having breakfast. I'm having a cup of tea.
You used to smile a lot.
Yes, well, my gob's connected to my brain now, not my heart.
Oh, yeah, your heart. You used to draw little pictures of hearts at the bottom of those notes you used to leave me. Do you remember? Darling, come home soon. I was only going to pull the milk bottles out.
You have to have your little joke, don't you? Nothing is important enough to be serious, is it? When I told you I was going to be pregnant, you said, never mind, you get better soon.
Well, it's my way, isn't it? It's my way of not letting anyone know anything.
It's your way of not caring.
Well, I was glad when you got pregnant. If it had my way, it's not 5.
But you didn't have to carry them, did you? You didn't have to go round wearing smocks and taking cod liver oil. You didn't have to queue up at the maternity with your water specimen in a nature. You didn't have to lie there while the whole medical profession poked and peered at your most secret places. All you had to do was nothing. Your name will go down in history as the major contributor to the art of nothing.
Come to bed.
I can't. I've forgotten.
Look at me, Nellie Boswell. What you see?
What I see is... it's what I know.
There was never anyone like you. All the others, second best. Water and wine it was.
Still suffering from the same old complaint. Freddie Boswell. Verbal diabetes.
Come to bed, Nellie Boswell.
For headaches, nausea, chills and fever, 2 tablets a day with meals. In the more advanced stages of kidney disorder, the patient complains of headaches, dizziness, nausea. Often there is lower back pain.
That's him, Guff. The Boswell lad.
We'll have to nab the pair of them. I don't want his friend running around like an alarm bell. Stick to the plan, OK?
Excuse me. We're looking for Entwistle Street.
Oh, I know where it is. We're just on our way there. We parked his car there.
Well, perhaps we could kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Thanks.
Yeah, great. Thanks. Good.
You can do a right-hand turn here and... aren't you the person I applied to for the chauffeur's position?
Possible, eh?
I'm sorry I couldn't accept it, but my brother Joey warned me. Oh, God.
This was his favourite. Wore it at our Harry's wedding, our Tracy's 21st, Gino's bar in Torremolinos, at our Minnie's funeral.
Don't upset, leave it.
I must start a new life. They're staring at me all the time. Now, these are his shirts. They're all sizes. He fluctuated.
I could come back when you're feeling better.
Don't I always say about death? It's the one thing we all have in common. Kings and beggars. They all fall out of their tree eventually.
They do, yeah.
I mean, my Brian was jogging in the park at 2 o'clock, headache at 3, off his tea at 4. He was dead for dinner.
Headache, you say?
Sneaky things, headaches. Take your eye off them, and the next thing you know, your suits are up for sale.
Still, you don't think about it when you're young, do you?
My Jack didn't think about it.
Jack?
Me brother. About your age, he was. He got on a bus not thinking about it. He got off the bus not thinking about it. By the time he got on the next bus, it was too late to think about it. Look at that. My Brian's dog made that. That was his favourite hole.
I suppose it was a heart attack. Your Jack?
Well, it was sort of all over, really. Bits of him kept on giving out.
You mean he was feeling ill for a long time?
Oh, a twinge. He had a twinge there. I said to him, you should go to the doctor, I said. You should have gone and had tests. I wouldn't mind, but he was on the wrong bus. Still, he'll have my Brian up there with him now. It's always nice to have someone dead with you. Have you got anybody up there?
My Uncle Cyril. And a pet rabbit.
Oh, well, you've got somebody to go to, then.
You know something, Yizzle? I'm tired. I'm tired of the maybe, maybe not kind of existence. I'm too old now for the look of the draw. I need to win, Yizzle, just once. I need to win. Yeah. I think I'll buy a cottage next to a field. Horses, goats, sheep, hens. All the trusting things, Yizzle. All the trusting things.
Yeah, but they cost a lot to feed, Gov.
They won't belong to me, Blancmange Head. They'd be somebody else's in the field next to the cottage. And I'd buy a pet duck. Yes, Yizzle? The time has come. The time for better, more peaceful things.
I had a pet duck once. He just waddled in and waddled out.
Yeah. Waddle in, waddle out.
Yeah. Nothing.
Well, I must have up than that.
Nah, it's just waddle, waddle, waddle. In fact, it only stopped waddling when it waddled onto the M62.
Our guest has arrived.
Yeah, he's arrived.
Pour him a drink, Yizzle.
Greetings.
You haven't seen our country place before, have you? This is our parlour, the built-in golf course. This is our garden with the resident ducks. This is our sofa.
To us all.
Well, some of us. Peaceful here, isn't it?
I was a kid when I walked this wall.
That's what we're here for. To be kids, isn't it, Yizzle?
Yeah, kids.
So, why this meeting?
Tell him, Yizzle.
What? Oh, yeah. Well, you got this guy staying with you. And he
owes us something, Yizzle.
Yeah.
Hold it there. Eddie, your cut. Hold it, will you? Charlie, your uncle, played poker with us a year ago, didn't he, Yizzle? You can resume your monosyllabic contribution to the conversation now.
Yeah.
What's this got to do with me?
He won. That's what it's got to do with you. And the reason he won was because he used marked cards. That's what it's got to do with you. And his son Eddie has come back to collect the winnings, and I want them back. That's what it's got to do with you.
How can I get them back? I don't know anything about it.
Well, I know about it. Yizzle knows about it. The boys know about it.
Sorry, I'm busy.
We anticipated that, didn't we, Yizzle?
Yeah, we anticipated it.
Sort of prepared for it, you might say. Just in case.
And it's a long, long time to September. La la la, la 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 la.
Tea or coffee?
Anything. You know, I'm going to get a job, something permanent.
Did you straighten the bed?
Hey, look, I'll make it. Come on, sit down. What would you like, tea or coffee?
Coffee, please.
And I haven't got time for the waiting game. La-dum-ba-la-dee.
Precautionary measure. I'm sorry about his friend, but we have to be precise, don't we, Hazel?
Yes. What do you want me to do?
Go home to your cousin. After all, he is your guest. I want to buy a cottage, you see.
Could I have a word?
A word. Double quick.
Thank you.
Oh, Joey. Joey, Lord, I've been kidnapped.
Don't panic. Now look, they don't know who you are, right? They think you're his friend. Okay. Now look, I've got a few things to sort out, okay? You're Alan Jones, okay? Alan Jones. Eventually, sunshine. Now look, I've got to put the long...
When?
Later.
It will be soon, won't it, Joey? I don't like the dark. You know I don't like the dark.
Close your mouth and your eyes and think of happy times. Right, gentlemen. I've pacified my brother, and now I will go and speak to my cousin. How much did you say you wanted?
All of it. 3,000.
All of it. Right. Oh, do you think you could let his friend go? Only it's got nothing to do with him. And, you know, I'll see to it that he doesn't do anything foolish. For his sake. Just...
When do we get the money?
Yeah. When?
5 o'clock?
Where? Yeah. Where? Here.
Hey!
Alan Jones, his name is.
Hey, you! Just watch it. Keep your mouth shut, okay? Just a gesture.
Phil, he fluctuated. Look, don't worry, Mum. We'll think of something.
Anyway, what's our Adrian got to do with it? Why have they picked on him?
To get at us.
What have we got to do with it?
Charlie was our uncle. Eddie is our cousin.
What will they do with him, Joey? They won't shoot his kneecaps, will they? Oh.
He won't do anything. They're small-time criminals. You know, they just inconvenience people, that's all. They're in their own business. They like dogs and babies and ducks.
Let me go and rescue our Adrian.
How?
Well, it's easy. We go down to the garage and take him by storm.
How are you going to do that, then?
Well, we just go, pile out of the van and wade in there.
Do you mean fight?
Yeah, fight.
I've got 200 quid's worth of cosmetic dentistry to think about.
I could rush amongst them, twisting me handbag. It's lethal today. I've got a jar of honey bath cream in it.
Do the heavy stuff when there's no other way. Now, there's no sweat. These people are pathetic. They're little pussycats, okay?
Hi. Okay, if I come in?
Yeah, come in, Eddie.
Sit down.
Sit down, mate.
No, I'm in a hurry. I'm on my way to the airport and I've got a cab waiting. It's all there.
Oh, hey, come on, Eddie, I couldn't.
Just give it to them.
3,000 quid. I'd rather go down there and fight.
Oh, look, it's there, and you'll be doing me a real favour if you give it to them. I'm serious.
Fair enough, fair enough. Come, Ed. I'll see you out.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, and thanks earlier. The old place hasn't changed. Ta-ra, love.
It's nice meeting you. Take care.
See you, mate. Keep well. After all, health is everything, isn't it? If you're healthy, everything else just ticks over, doesn't it? I mean, it's very important, health, isn't it? Well, it is, isn't it, health?
I'd like you with me, Jack, when I hand over the readies, OK?
Yeah, sure. Might as well cram one more experience in.
See you later, man. Hey, I'll dust Adrian's chair now.
Bye.
Bye.
It's a pity he's gay, isn't it? It's like having a three-legged dog. You love it, but you can't help noticing there's something wrong with it.
So, it's a country life, Yizzle. Yeah. I'm retiring, you see. Tired of the struggle. Gonna give the spirit a rest. The end has come. We all know when our particular... Yeah? Yeah. I think I'll call my pet duck, Joey. Yeah? Just a gesture.
You OK, Adrian? Come on, son, snap out of it now. Hello, yes?
Hi, Joey. I'm at the airport. How did it go?
Oh, fine, just fine. Taking Adrian home now.
Great.
I didn't like taking... But I suppose if Uncle Charlie played with marked cards, I can see the point.
He didn't play with marked cards. He was a true poker player. The best. He wouldn't do that. But dodgy £50 notes, now that's different. He had a drawer full of them.
Johnny.
By the way, I put 3,000 in Grandad's account. That's what Dad would have wanted. OK? See ya.
Good Grandad, then we'll have a laugh. I've got some good news for you. It's about Uncle Charlie's money.
I told him, and I'm telling you, no good ever came of gambling.
No, you're right there, Grandad. No good ever came of gambling.
Oh, God, it's Dad. He's selling hot dogs now.
Gotta get up, gotta get out.
The game's getting hard, 'cause someone's stealing you a losing card.
Riding high and hitting the ground.